Hi kids, how are you? Yeah, so let's continue with geography. Second chapter, inside the earth. Now kids, you all know earth's surface, it's called the crust and it is made up of different minerals, correct? Now, we find rocks, different types of stones on the earth, correct? What we call them? We call them rocks. So all the natural mass of mineral, okay, means anything which has weight, which we find on the earth's surface, we call it rock. Now there are different types of rocks, correct? You can see different sizes of rocks, then you can see different colors, and you can see different textures also. Textures means if you touch it, sometimes you'll find it's very smooth, sometimes you'll find the surface is very rough, and some rocks you can break easily. Some rock are so hard you require a lot of hammering to break it, correct? You sometimes require drill machines also to break it. It's not very easy to break. So these are the different textures you find of rocks. So we find rocks of different size, different color and different textures, correct? Now on the earth's surface you find three types of rocks. Okay, there are three types of rocks. Which are the three types of rocks? Igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. I repeat, there are three types of rocks on the earth's surface or on the crust. They are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Now let's talk about what are igneous rocks. Now kids, see the picture over here, see the screen. What is this? This is a volcano, correct? I have explained you what is a volcano. When the inner core, na, inside the earth there is the inner core, then the outer core, then the mantle, and then our crust, correct? So in the inner core there are lots of gases in solid form. Same gases are there in the liquid form, molten gases in the outer core. Now this liquid form gases, they go on moving, and it makes a hole in the mantle and it comes upwards, okay, because of force and the movement of the poisonous gases. They make a hole in the mantle and they come up, and from the mantle it comes on the crust. They make a hole on the crust and they come out with a very force, and they come out, they burst out, and you can see this dark black color. This is all the poisonous gases in the coming out from the inside the center of the earth. It is just bursting out, and together all the liquid, which is very hot because all poisonous gases are there, na? So you can see this red color. This is the liquid which comes out. We call it magma. What we call magma. And this is called the molten magma. Molten means which is in liquid form, which floats. Okay, so you can see when the volcano burst means when the inner gases from the center of the earth comes out on the crust. Okay, that is called a volcano. And when the volcano burst out, lava comes out. Lava means this gas, the poisonous gases comes out, and this magma, the molten liquid which comes out, it floats on the surface and it cools down slowly. Okay, this red gaseous poisonous liquid which floats on the surface and it cools down, and because of the cooling, which rocks are formed now? Such rocks are called igneous rocks. What are they called? Igneous rocks. Okay, so if I say what are igneous rocks, so when the molten magma cools, it becomes solids, correct? When it cools down, this liquid, when it floats on the crust, and when it cools down, rocks are formed. Such rocks are called igneous rocks. Okay, and because this is the first start of forming of rocks, so these are also known as primary rocks. Clear? Igneous rocks are also called as primary rocks. Now I will show you the picture of igneous rocks. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah. Can you see these different types of rocks? These are all different igneous rocks. You see, they are of different colors. Yeah, and even the texture, you see someone only black, someone white and black together, some are brown color. Correct? Of this, you might have heard the word basalt, granite. Correct? Granite is what, kids? In the kitchen, you see the platforms made, all the tiles. Some nowadays we use the tiles on the floor. All that also made of granites. Okay, the sidewise of the wall, the tiles which we use, those all are called granites. Okay, fine. So what are igneous rocks? The rocks which are formed because of cooling of molten magma. The rocks which are formed because of the cooling of molten magma are called igneous rocks. Now kids, igneous rocks are of two types. Look, now when the molten magma is coming out from the inner core of the crust, okay, from the inner core of the earth, when the liquid is coming out, the liquid which comes out on the crust and which cools down and forms rock, they are called extrusive igneous rocks because they are on the surface of the earth and they cool down very fast because it's on the open, it is spreaded out and it's on the open ground. Correct? So they are called as extrusive igneous rocks. And how are they? Because they are fully spreaded out, they are in small granule forms. Okay, they are not like big rocks, they are small grain structure. Okay, extrusive igneous rocks are small grain structure. Why? Because they are on the surface, they are spreaded out, it gets cool very fast. They are not lying one upon, they are not forming layers. So they are fine grenade form. Okay, fine rocks. Now you know, when the magma is coming out, the poisonous gases are coming out, few remains inside the crust also. Correct? They remain inside means they remain in the mantle, they remain in the part where mantle and crust, the space between the mantle and the crust, the depth, that depth. So that is all inside the crust, and because it is inside the crust, it takes long, because it is very hot over there, it takes long time to cool down. So big rocks are formed inside. Okay, these big rocks are called as intrusive igneous rocks. What are igneous rocks, kids? All the rocks which are formed because of molten magma, correct, which burst out from a volcano. Now whichever liquid burst out and spreads on the earth and the rocks are formed, they are called extrusive igneous rocks. And whichever liquid remains inside the earth's crust and it takes time to cool down because it's very hot inside the crust, such rocks are called as intrusive igneous rocks. Clear, kids? Yeah. Now this is all about igneous rocks. Now if I say which are the examples, so extrusive igneous rocks example is basalt rock. Okay, where is it found? It is found in Deccan Plateau. Where is Deccan Plateau, kids? If you go from the center of the, like, center of India, if you take the center of India, from there if you go towards, little bit down towards the south, that whole area is called Deccan Plateau. Okay, over there you find lot of intrusive igneous rocks. Example of intrusive in the Deccan Plateau, which sort of rocks you find? Basalt rocks. Basalt rock is an example of extrusive because it's a plain land, so it cool downs very fast. So it is called extrusive igneous rocks. And the rocks which are found after digging the crust inside the earth, okay, they are called intrusive igneous rocks. Which is the example is granite tiles. Nowadays you find for making all the kitchen platforms and all, we use granite. Granite has also of different colors. It comes in blue, it comes in black color, brown color. Okay, there are different colors we find granites. So granites are example of intrusive because they are in the interior of the earth. Okay, an extrusive example is extrusive igneous rocks example is basalt. Clear? Okay. Now kids, these rocks which are formed on the outer surface, the igneous rocks, what happens to them because of water, rainfall, or because of heavy storms, correct, winds and all. So what happens to them? They move from one place to another. If they are on the mountain, they rotate and come down. Because of that, what happens? They go on rolling, they break up into small pieces. So these small rocks which we find into small pieces, into small fragments, these are called as sediments. Okay, so these are the second type of rocks called as sedimentary rocks. What are sedimentary rocks? You know, rocks roll down, crack, they hit each other while falling from the top till the ground. Correct? They turn into small fragments. These small particles are called as sedimentary rocks. Clear, kids? Yes. How these rocks break up? Because of heavy rainfall, or maybe these rocks are fallen in water, in oceans, and water goes on floating. So because of that, the rock also goes on floating and they bang with other rocks inside. Correct? They hit each other and they break. So sedimentary rocks are transported by many things like wind, that is heavy storms, water. Correct? Yes. And sometimes because of storm, what happens? Even the so heavy storms are there, even the rocks move from one place to another. So these are different, you can say, transportation agents which breaks the rocks into smaller parts. These are all called as sedimentary rocks. Which are the exam now? Look over here. I'll show you the picture of sedimentary rocks. Yeah. Can you see over here? These are all rock salt. You know rock salt, kids? The rock salt is the salt which we eat, which is very good for health. Instead of that normal salts what we eat now, rock salt is very good for eating, for health, in place of the normal salt that we eat. These are all the examples of sedimentary rocks. Kids, sedimentary rocks can be easily broken down because they are already so much of hitting and all is done now. Okay, they are already very soft. We can easily break it. Yeah. Yes. Shell, sandstone, limestone. These are all different types of sedimentary rocks. You know, kids, some of the rocks we use in our kitchen for eating purpose. Okay. Yeah. So this is all about sedimentary rocks. Now, examples of sedimentary rocks are rock salt, limestone, sandstone. Okay. And these are very soft. We can easily break them. Clear? Okay, we continue next in next lecture. Till that, read the textbook, revise this much. Bye bye, kids.